Good evening and welcome everyone to the August 19th, 2025 City of Oldsmar City Council meeting. It's nice to see everybody here, my familiar faces. It's kind of quiet tonight, small agenda, I get it. First item on our agenda is our invocation and pledge of allegiance, which will be led by our city attorney, Tom Trask.
Our Heavenly Father, we meet to serve our community, to use our resources wisely and well, to represent all members of our community, and to make decisions to promote the common good. We recognize our responsibility to the past and the future, as well as the rights and needs of both the individuals and our community. As trusted servants, we seek blessings on our deliberations this evening. This we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Oh, I still have my little friend up here. Vice Mayor's coworker Amanda was kind enough to make the rest of us 3D printed dragons. So keep that right there, just in case we need to throw it at anybody who wants to speak at open forum. The next item on our agenda is our open forum. Each speaker will be recognized only once for 5 minutes and may address the council. Please give your name and address for the record. Do I have anybody on this side of the room that would like to address the council? Okay, anybody on this side of the room? All right, that was nice and quick. We'll close the open forum. The next item on our agenda is the community minute, which will be read by our city clerk, Ms. Kristen Garcia.
Thank you, Mayor. City offices, facilities, and libraries will be closed on Monday, September 1st in observance of the Labor Day holiday. The City Council meeting scheduled for Tuesday, September 2nd has been rescheduled to Wednesday, September 10th, and that's just a reminder for everyone. And then there will be an art reception Tuesday, September 9th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at City Hall. And that's what I have this evening.
Thank you so much, Kristen. The next item on our agenda is approval of addition of new agenda items, including items 4 and 6. The chair will entertain a motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion passes. The next item on our agenda is awards and recognition. Item number 1, the Florida League of Cities 2025 Local Action Award presentation. I believe we have a, yes.
Hi.
Hello, how are you? Please introduce yourself to all of the millions watching at home.
Hey, you never know.
They are.
Good evening, Mayor. Thank you. Good evening, members of the council, staff, and citizens. My name is Erin Alcorn. I am the Member Services Administrator from the Florida League of Cities, which is located in Tallahassee, Florida. And just for the benefit of the audience members or those listening in, the Florida League of Cities has been the united voice for Florida's 411 cities, towns, and villages since 1922. And since our beginning, our mission has remained the same, which is to protect local decision making, because we believe local decisions should be made by those who know their communities best. And so I do want to start by saying thank you to the city for being a dedicated member of the Florida League of Cities. It is my honor tonight because since 2009, the Florida League of Cities has been recognizing outstanding cities, towns, and villages through our Florida Municipal Achievement Awards program, which has 4 distinct categories: economic advancement, environmental stewardship, public engagement, and the award I am here to present this evening, which is the Local Action Award. And the Local Action Award honors a single citywide effort that successfully addresses a local need. And so this evening, I'm here to recognize the Oldsmar Support Services Alliance. And it was cool to see flyers out in the lobby as I walked in for this.
Still going.
So I know that you know this program, but just for those who are listening in, this program was created after the 2024 hurricane season, which damaged over 600 properties. And this coordinates relief amongst local nonprofits, churches, businesses, and volunteers. And so by consolidating these efforts and the formation of this program, the city and its partners were able to address needs efficiently and meaningfully. This program focused on 3 key areas: communication, coordination, and support. So for communication, daily team meetings brought together all partners to assess needs and coordinate efforts. For the coordination aspect, a community survey was sent to gauge ongoing needs and outreach to businesses that facilitated donations of necessary supplies. And for the last goal support, the Alliance coordinated a wide range of relief efforts. The Alliance mobilized over 430 volunteers, served nearly 12,000 meals, and provided direct support to nearly 5,000 households. And this collaborative response has since been adopted by your emergency operations plan as a model for future responses. And this program is scalable for cities of any size, one of the reasons why this was selected as a winner in our program. And so this program is a testament to your leadership, it's a testament to your excellent staff, and truly a testament to your citizens who all came together after a devastating hurricane season. The Florida Municipal Achievement Award is the highest award that the Florida League of Cities grants to cities, and so I'm so excited and honored to be here tonight to be a part of this presentation. So in addition to the trophy I'm presenting this evening, the city will be featured on the League's website, in our statewide Quality Cities magazine, and in our webinar series called QC Live, which has already happened. If you haven't had a chance to see it, I'd be happy to send you the link. Your staff did a great job. So to conclude, on behalf of the Florida League of Cities, it is my honor to present you with the 2025 Florida Municipal Achievement Award in the Local Action category. Congratulations.
Oh, wow, that is beautiful. We'll come down and get a picture with you. This alliance, and our city clerk, Kristen Garcia, was basically the contact at the city, so she is definitely going to. All right, front and center, front and center.
Yes,
And
please.
please, yes,
Prepare.
you want me. With our local
together. We're not good
community
at this.
United Methodist Church, Operation Jack's Village, our VFW group, and Oldsmar Cares, of course, for the different members of the alliance. Oh, Rhonda's here on behalf of Community United Methodist Church, and she would love to be a part of the picture. Amber Stevens is here on behalf of Operation Jack's Village, and I know she would love to be.
All right, so
Leave your phone. Aware. These folks have received support for this alliance already once before. Yeah, and so they are the most humble folks that you could meet, and they hate being recognized.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. Okay, got it.
So happy you didn't recognize them.
We didn't have any staff here tonight, so I mean, what's going on?
I let them off,
Shift this night off.
you know.
No staff. No staff to support us.
Thank you for coming tonight, Aaron. We really appreciate it. And thank you to the representatives who are here as well on behalf of our alliance. The next item on our agenda is our Community Redevelopment Agency. We have no items. And the next item on our agenda is the consent docket, which will be read by our city clerk, Kristen Garcia. She's busy so much tonight. I don't even know if she needs us.
Thank you, Mayor. Item 2, consider approval of the minutes of the August 5th, 2025 council meeting. Item 3, consider approving payment to legal counsel for July 2025 legal services. Item 4, consider approving payment of April, May, June, and July 2025 legal services to Bartlett, Loeb, Hens, and Thompson, PLLC, for Eric Seidel's litigation defense. Item 5, consider approving work order number 3 to Jones, Edmonds, and Associates, Inc. for the preparation of design plans for the Forest Lakes Boulevard Phase 3 Improvements Project under General Engineering Services RFQ 2023-002.
Thank you. Does anybody wish to pull anything? And the chair will entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Next item on our agenda is City of Oldsmar. We have consider appointment of Tanya Dingman and Amber Stevens to the alternate member vacant positions on the planning board. I see Ms. Stevens happens to be here. The planning board currently has 2 alternate member vacancies. These vacancies resulted from the expiration of Jessica Vilfana's alternate term on July 19th, 2025. She has since been appointed as a regular member of the board. The second vacancy resulted from the expiration of Joseph Santana's term on August 2nd, 2025. At the meeting on August 13th, 2025, the planning board unanimously voted to recommend the appointment of Tanya Dingman and Amber Stevens to fill these alternate member vacancies. If appointed, they will each serve a 2-year term through August 19th, 2027. And again, that vote was unanimous. Ms. Stevens, do you wish to address the council? I think we all know you.
A little bit.
Interested in the planning board as well.
Yes, so I think the planning board is so important. I think it helps guide and shape the future of land use in our community development. So I just want to be a part of that to help address the community vision and values. And I'm excited to learn more and work with Matt and Tatiana.
Thank you. And although she is not here, we do have Tanya Dingman's application here on file. And as I mentioned, it was unanimous. Does anybody have any questions for Ms. Stevens?
Nope.
All right, the chair will entertain a motion to approve the appointment of Tanya Dingman and Amber Stevens as alternate members of the planning board.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor, I'm sorry, is there any discussion? Further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, all opposed, motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
your
you.
time and for volunteering. Next item on our agenda is city attorney. What you got, Tom?
Nothing tonight, thank you.
Light.
Working hard
I
now.
miss hearing from you, you know? It's quiet on this side. Anyway, all right. City manager, item number 7.
Item number 7, Mayor's annual updates to the local mitigation strategy, the LMS, and Community Rating System Program for Public Information, PPI. The City of Oldsmar has participated in the Community Rating System since 1992 and has recently achieved a Class 5 rating, allowing residents and businesses to reduce flood insurance premiums up to 25%. To qualify for CRS Activity 510, CRS comes with a very large manual. And so 510 is, that's just part of it. And so anyway, Activity 510 is the floodplain management planning credits. Municipalities must create their own floodplain management plan or participate in a multi-jurisdictional plan. Oldsmar's local mitigation strategy, developed with Pinellas County and the 24 municipalities, qualifies as a multi-jurisdictional plan. We spend a lot of effort coordinating with the county and the 24 municipalities as part of the CRS program. The LMS aims to mitigate property damage and loss of life from severe storms and flooding. City staff and the LMS participants regularly update the plan, which includes major drainage projects, public infrastructure improvements, and community outreach. The LMS is updated annually with new projects and undergoes a major update every 5 years. The latest 5-year update was adopted on May 20th, 2025. To maintain the CRS Activity 510 credit, an annual progress report is required. This memo serves as Oldsmar 24-25 LMS progress report and will be available at the City Hall or in the city's website or through social media. The capital improvement program for FY 2020 to 2026 is referenced in the LMS annual report. For a complete copy of the CIP reviewed by the City Council, contact City Clerk Kristen Garcia. This agenda item also formalizes the submission of the Pinellas County Multi-Jurisdictional Community Rating System Annual Report Program for Public Information, which is crucial for maintaining the city's Class 5 rating. The PPI aims to enhance flood hazard communication and provide vital information to residents. One of the requirements that I feel like everyone sees is in the magazine when we send out all the flood information every year, so that gives us points for CRS. The complete LMS and the PPI annual reports, along with the latest 5-year report, are available at the city clerk's office. A summary of the local accomplishments are attached to the agenda item. Staff recommends approval.
Thank you. The chair will entertain a motion to, receive and file the annual reports.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion on this item?
No.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Agenda item number 8, consider the proclamation request from the VoLo Foundation to recognize October 6th through 12th, 2025 as Florida Climate Week. Councilmember Tadazewski.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to table the consideration of this agenda item, and then once we get a second on that, I'd like to say a few things.
Okay, there's a motion to table.
Second.
Got a second? Now you can discuss the motion.
Okay. So,
Did we have a second?
yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't hear it.
sorry.
I didn't
Yeah,
hear it.
Andrew said it. He said it quietly though. So just first of all, thank you for your patience and your understanding last week on, the meetings move so fast sometimes. I'm still new. It's my first year, so, you guys have been doing this a while, and it moves faster than my brain thinks sometimes, so I appreciate the extra time to look back. I did go back and rewatched the meeting again to listen to what you had to say. I did look at our policy with Kristen. She did send me and all of us a list of all of the proclamations that we've done in the past. And honestly, at the time, I could have sworn we had done something about it, and I think I was thinking of the flood awareness, because it's similar-ish, or maybe a combination of language that I had heard previously. So with that said, I don't have a problem tabling this and effectively not approving the proclamation going forward. I understand where you're coming from. My concern with proclamations revolves around transparency, making sure that public understands why we're doing things, and that we're not, that we're explaining why we're doing them. And so I am going to request that we add a discussion on our process and policy for approving the proclamations to the tentative agenda, possibly for October, because I think we have some things stacked in September already. They're kind of busy. I don't want to overwhelm us all at once. But just a conversation around making sure that we have, we're all on the same page, because I felt like maybe my process in investigating or research was different than what your process was. And I just want to make sure across the board, no matter who's requesting a proclamation, that we're doing that the same, or if we want to have different criteria, if somebody, say, lives in Oldsmar, that we have that in writing, that that's going to be our process moving forward, that we would give extra consideration or preference to that person if they lived in the city, or if it was sponsored by a council member. And I just wanted to add that to a further discussion. It doesn't have to be today. I'll take time to think about it.
So the motion is to table it?
So we'll
The
not come
motion
back
is
to you.
to table this request for a proclamation to the VoLo Foundation, so this will not come back. I am going to request, when we get to the tentative agenda or to council comments, whenever it's appropriate, to add a conversation surrounding the process and policy of approving proclamations, so that we can maybe streamline or, I don't know, put more things in writing about like what exactly we're going to research as far as maybe background research on the person requesting it. So, I mean, we can go further into it when we have the discussion, because I have some thoughts about it. I just felt like, in general, the proclamations that we approved earlier in the year that were made from like residents or, for example, National Prayer Day or something like that. I was not going in and looking at that person's webpage to see if they had something political. But I feel like we should have some standard things that we are looking at to make sure that it's just even across the board.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Okay.
Okay, so this is not a motion to postpone, which would be coming back to you at a certain date in the future. This is a motion to table, so it will not come back to you unless it's been specifically requested to be placed back on the agenda by a council member.
Correct. Okay. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Okay. Council comments. Councilman Swager.
Thank you, Mayor. Not too much for me tonight, other than it's going to be a few weeks until our next council meeting. So just wanted to make everyone aware there's a Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce golf tournament on September 11th to benefit the local VFW, post 12186. And so I'll be attending that. We will be meeting the day before, but just wanted to share that with any of the golfers out there. But yeah, that's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Councilman Knapp.
Just one thing, wish everybody a happy Labor Day, because obviously we will have that happen
Oh, yeah.
before we reconvene again. It always does seem the last few years that holiday weekend is when we might be on high alert, and we dodged,
Why you gotta-
probably thanks to
yeah.
her, Aaron, nothing. No storms right now. But, yeah, happy early holiday, and see you in a few weeks. That's all I got.
Thank you. Councilman Tadasescu?
Yes, not much, just
What you already said, but yeah.
what I already said. I think the appropriate time is when we get to the agenda, correct? Okay. Yeah, so just, school's started. Yeah. It's a lot already. It's only like the second week, but I feel like I have a third job. So, solidarity with everyone fighting with their kid about homework. That's it.
Thank you. I appreciate the solidarity. Most of those arguments are between mom and son, but I get to listen to all of them and chime in when he takes it a little too far. But read for 20 minutes, tell us what you read inside of, he'll get there. Hurricanes. So Aaron missed us, not tonight, but the storm, Aaron. The one behind it seeming to take the same path, and there's another one behind it. And so that's kind of coming from some models, it's coming lower, heading west. I think the one behind Aaron's the 15-day out, so September 1st-ish. So the one behind that will be a little bit later into the month. But I pay attention, as all of Oldsmar residents do, pay attention to make sure that we're ready to go when we need to be, as we were last year. Happy football, everybody. Not gonna see each other till football. I'm just saying, it's a good time. I got some garnet, I got some gold on. Go Knowles, go. There's an old joke about the Cleveland Browns where a Cleveland Browns fan died, and he said he asked that 6 Browns players were his pallbearers because he wanted the Browns to let him down one last time.
Wow.
I love my Buffalo Bills, as you guys know, but just like hurricanes, we will wait and see. Everybody gets all excited, and then you just, come February, I'm watching somebody else play in the Super Bowl. And all of you on your desks, we not only have a vice mayor of all dragons, we now have council members.
Council.
Look at that.
Dragons.
Charter
And charter officials.
Everybody's got their dragon. Now, okay, we all put him on our shoulder. I do want to say that it is a friend of mine from work. We've become fast friends, know each other about 9-10 months now. So I wanted to tell her thank you. However,
I think it's so cool, by the way, that your nationwide company is interested in watching Oldsmar City Council meetings.
they had a lot of views,
I think that's amazing.
and the last one got up to Connecticut, and
See?
it was pretty wild. Now, I just want to say, at the last meeting that I introduced everyone to the vice mayor of all dragons, I mentioned, hey, mayor, if I ask, and we can get you a mayor of all dragons, you have the one on your shoulder. However,
Or mayor size, or?
Kind of scared.
Oh, boy.
if you could please pass the mayor of all dragons down to the mayor of Oldsmar.
Does it get to reside down there by the gavel? In its lair?
Vice Mayor, this is longer than my agenda binder.
Hold it up, give it a body shot, mayor.
It's like wiggly.
No, I know
Look,
it.
it's like the length of my arm.
Right.
Yes, this is indeed the mayor of all dragons.
Mayor of all, yeah, that's
Oh,
right, exactly.
boy.
There we go.
Even better, yeah.
There we go.
So we now have a mayor and a vice mayor of All Dragons, charter officials and council members of All Dragons, and they're all amazing. Thank you all for being so grateful to my friend and colleague and her family for putting them together. But you do look festive. But that is all I had, Mayor. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well,
That's enough? Yeah. That's enough.
my dragons and I, since I am the mayor of all dragons, have just a few items to report.
Understood.
Tomorrow afternoon is the TDC meeting. Not much on the agenda. We do have to make some recommendations at the upcoming joint meeting with the TDC and the Board of County Commissioners on spending. A little bit of disappointing news. Year over year, we are down. Pinellas County is down about $1 million as far as tourism dollars coming in. And that could be attributable to a lot of things. You know, there is some data tending to show that it was extremely hot this summer. I don't know if you remember that. It's still kind of hot, but it was also hot everywhere. So a lot of people may not have wanted to escape to Florida where there was additional heat, possibly. There was an uptick in visitors to the Orlando area in June. I don't know if you guys are into it, but there was an Epic Universe opening in Orlando, which was a very popular event in the month of June. And also, we continue to compete with the cruise industry, believe it or not, which is continuing to, gain dollars that we would rather have folks be spending in Pinellas County and on the beaches. So we will be addressing that. Also, PSTA budget meeting coming up, along with the budget meetings, as Councilmember Swager already mentioned. We are having to move our meeting to accommodate the other budget meetings, and that includes the Forward Pinellas work session and budget meeting as well next week. So I'm going to be kind of busy. Yes, school did start. That's been fun. That's been really fun. I wish I could just say every morning when I woke up, like, I'm not going. Just not gonna go. And I'm like, you're going. You have one job. It's been special getting back into homework as well, but we will make it. I do appreciate the work of our elementary schools. I know car line gets intense in both the downtown and the Forest Lakes area, and I appreciate the administrators' efforts into making sure things move smoothly. I also noticed 3 cars pulled over 3 days in a row out front of Oldsmar Elementary, so I thank the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office. I am sure that they have collected some hefty fines, which is really sad. My kids actually stared out the window and said, whoa, as this one car went speeding through. And not like an accidental way, because on St. Pete Drive, cars are purposely kind of pulled over to the right-hand side so that if you are passing through, you can make it in between the cars without being stopped along with car line. And they were like, oh, they're going to jail. Yeah. And I was like, maybe. But it was really reassuring to see the sheriff's deputies out there. So thank you. I see Deputy Martinez back in the bag. Thank you for being here as well. Other than that, I have no other items. We can move on to item 10, considering approval of the tentative agenda for the September 10th, 2025 council meeting. That's correct, September 10th, for all of you watching at home. Do not come earlier than September 10th. We will not be here. There is no meeting during the first week. Does anybody wish to add anything?
Yes.
Like Councilmember Tedeschi.
Need to do it as a motion, is that correct?
I'm just making a request to add it to the agenda, and then someone will make a motion to approve the agenda as amended.
Got it. I'd like to request that we add in a discussion on the process and policy for approving proclamations.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, just one second, you wanted that for an October meeting, so it wouldn't be for the September 10th meeting.
Oh, you're right.
You'd want to make this motion on September 16th. Well,
I have to wait till that time.
The meeting before.
Got it, okay. I will withdraw my request.
Okay.
Great.
Should we add to the tentative, consider renaming council chambers to the council dragons lair?
Really not a terrible idea.
Withdrawn.
This one's trying to kill me. It's okay, McKinley. I've been deemed the mayor of all dragons. I know you'll approve. In any event, the chair will entertain a motion to approve the tentative agenda as amended.
It's not gonna be amended?
Oh, it's not
Because I
being
withdrew my
Then
request,
withdraw.
She wants to do it in October
because
versus September.
we're adding it in October.
Can we not add it
instead
to a
of-
September 16th agenda?
We don't have a tentative agenda for the October meeting yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
You'll just have to remember and do it next time.
Yep.
Okay, the chair will entertain a motion to approve the agenda as it is.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion passes. The chair will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. This does not require a vote. We are adjourned. 30 minutes. Second best record.
Even with all of the.
This guy's trying to kill me.